Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this afternoon with Barry and Maxine, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Maxine's ability to understand and respond to her obedience commands, the corrections and the motivation that we give the dogs when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Barry's using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he's going to keep the bulk of the leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves the left hand free to give the correction. And the only correction that we give here at school is a little tug and let go on the training collar. And that is the second piece of equipment that we're using, and Max is going to come home with her very own training collar, and you will be taught how to use that on your follow-up training session. Max is sitting at Barry's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that we would like to demonstrate for you is heeling. Heeling is proper walking on a leash. The command is Maxine heel, and Barry and Maxine will start the heel command.
Maxine, heel.
Now her job at this point is to walk along beside Barry without pulling ahead, without lunging out, without dragging you down the street, keeping her shoulders even with your left leg, and matching pace with you. So that if you walk very slowly, I know you've got a broken foot, she should walk very slowly. If you want to walk more quickly or you want to make a turn, she should do the same. She should be keeping her eye on you. Each time that you stop your feet, Maxine's been taught to sit automatically to wait for her next command. So you notice that each time that Barry stops his feet, she sits automatically without being told to wait for her next command. And she's doing a really good job at this. We don't use a lot of praise with Maxine because she's already a very hyper girl, and praise just hypes her up more. So remember, keep your praise at a minimum. The next exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is the stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command. Barry's going to use the open flat of his palm about an inch or so from her muzzle and the one-word command to stay.
Stay.
You're going to be practicing your sit stays at home right in your living room. You don't have to go outside in the cold. Your long sit stay when you're practicing at home is for 1 minute, working up to 3 minutes. When Barry returns back to his dog, he will walk all the way back around her, returning all the way back to her shoulders where he started, which is back at heel position. And at this point, Max expects to get another command. And they're going to run through their heel and their sit and their stay again for us. Now remember, Rhonda, all these commands are to be used indoors as well as outdoors. This is for when you take her for a walk, so she's a lady and she's not acting like a maniac on the end of a leash. When you stop to talk to a neighbor, stop to cross the street, she sits and waits calmly for you. This is her stay command that you can practice right in your living room. Your sit stay is very important for developing focus and maturity, and young labs always are lacking on maturity. Barry returns back. Oh, this time, I'm sorry, Barry's going to call her. This is your recall or your come on command. She should come right in front of you and sit facing your knees. That keeps her from coming to you and jumping on you. And then she returns back to heel. That was actually very nicely done. Why don't you heel her out of that, Barry, and get her back in shape. She's a high-strung girl. She's a little nervous. She needs a lot of calm, soft tone, but a firm hand at the same time. Barry's going to leave her in a stay. We're going to demonstrate the recall exercise again for you. Barry calls her.
Maxine, come. Good girl.
Praises her on the way in. She should come and sit, and then he's going to have her return all the way back around to heel position and back sitting. Now we're going to set up for our down commands, and we have 2 of those. We have down from a heel and down from a distance. The first exercise is going to be down from heel position. Barry's going to use the open flat of his palm straight down toward the ground and the one-word command to down.
Down. Stay.
You can practice your down stay right in your living room as well. Now she got up, so Barry told her no. He's going to put her back into a down and tell her to stay. And that's what you do if she doesn't do exactly what you told her to do. This is your long down stay. When Barry returns back to her, he will walk all the way around her, just as he did on the sit stay. And he's going to heel her out of that.
Maxine, heel.
And then we're going to demonstrate our down from a distance. Barry leaves her in a sit stay. Take a couple steps forward. Is she all right?
Stay.
Leaves her in a stay. And then he's going to drop her into a down from a distance.
Down.
Perfect.
Stay.
Very well. Very well done. And then he can also call her out of this exercise.
Maxine, come.
Very good. He brings her in and he has her sit. Very good. Now we've practiced all of Maxine's formal obedience commands on video for you so you can practice at home. Barry will go over all of this with you tomorrow when he sees you for your follow-up training session. So he's showing you the heel, the automatic sit, the stay, the down, and the down from a distance, and the come. So we will see you tomorrow, and thank you for using Nora's Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.